gotta pop my taste. Hold up. Y'all can't talk about basic. Hold up. We might more Power Ranger. Hold up. Mine also dangerous. Hold up. Y'all talk outrageous. Hold up. Don't get caught in the matrix. Hold up. Got that touch my savior. Hold up. Keeping that touch with my haters. Lyrics can't hear it no more. Stand up to the man, can't fear him no more. Sonogram don't feel it no more. You were driving a minute but can't steer it no more. Riding away but now you're chilling on shore. What's the use of being rich when your inside's poor? Like this, what you don't wanna see more? You wanna see more, but you wanna see sore. Life done slowed you down. Your body is acting up. Your mind is out of bounds. It's telling you pack it up. You shackle by thoughts and memories that's adding up. Like overseas, you feel alive like you can't have enough. You probably feel paralyzed if you ain't had a buck. You still feel paralyzed, the bucks and track. Friends is having kids, ain't adding up. What's the use of having a world with no... What's the use of ingredients with no sauce? What's the use of the physical with no source? We flared up, flared up, flared up, flared up. We flared up.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the capital city of Colorado. Welcome to Denver and Empower Field at Mile High. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the New York Giants and the Denver Broncos. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, it's Graham Gano to get this one started. And off we go here from Mile High. Now an opening past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. They go three tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Ready.
Opening carry of the game, it's J.K. Dobbins. And that play gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first snap.
No gain on the play.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10.
Ready.
Working out of the gun. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down. While working out of Penn State, Abdul Carter in for the sack. It's a loss of 9 and sets up 3rd down.
Ready.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
Tracy. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. That's Zach Allen there on the tackle.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
A play fake. Now dart. That's caught. It's Tyrone Tracy. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Here comes 3rd and 6. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down.
At their own 19-yard line.
Here's Dobbins. He'll push ahead to the 21. Paulson Adebo is there to make the play. After that play, it stopped an injured Giant on the field. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. From the 21, here's 2nd and 8. They'll run it with Dobbins out of the pistol. And mark him down up beyond the 30. It'll be a pickup of 10. Good for a Denver 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10. Throwing, Nix. That's caught on the right side by Sutton. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. Plenty of room after that catch. Big gainer of 23.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
A run with Dobbins. And this will be a short gain down to the 41-yard line. Abdul Carter, number 3 overall selection. There for the stop.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 41-yard line.
2nd and 5. A run with the Central Florida product, R.J. Harvey. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Here now, 3rd and 5. Nix from the gun on 3rd down. Got it into the hands of Mims. And he's in! Marvin Mims. Touchdown, Denver. That is first touchdown this year.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. On play action, it is Dart. He gets that complete downfield to Slayton. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. It's a gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Giants first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And I'll tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
Here's Dart on 1st and 10. A throw on the move is caught. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the Broncos' 28-yard line.
We are through 1. 6-0 is our score. Greg and I back in Denver in just a moment. Giants football here to begin the second quarter. They've got it with 2nd and 3 coming up. Now the former Sun Devil, it's Cam Scatterbury. And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
We're seeing such an uptick, Mike, across the league in these hybrid kind of positionless defenders, especially safety. So are they a safety? Are they a linebacker? They're good in both coverage. And in this case, they could play near the line of scrimmage and still make plays on the ground. I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. They'll indeed go for it, and it's Dart. That pass sideline is caught. Nice catch, stays in bounds, and he's got the first down. Terrific job with the feet to make that one a grab.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
Here we go, set. 60 Eagles, 60.
In motion, it's Robinson. We'll go play action here with Dart. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. It's second down.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
Second and 10. To the air again goes Dart. That is part of the 3. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's first and goal coming up.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Ball sitting on the 3. It is first down and goal. Off the bootleg, here is Dart. Out to his right. First down throw there is incomplete.
And it's really been their ability to get up on the line and challenge these receivers that's really thrown off the timing of these plays. And in this case, Mike, really nice job, physical along the boundary, and helps force that incompletion.
We'll go again from the 3. It is second and goal. Throwing again, Dart. And he'll take it on in. Tyrone Tracy. Touchdown, New York. That his second TD catch of the season. The quarterback, with all of his eligible receivers available, uses the back out of the backfield that time, Greg, to take it to the end zone.
And when your running back, Mike, is a valid threat in the passing game, man, it just gives you so many options. And in this case, it was the running back that was the open target. He's able to put the pass on the money. Easy 6 points.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. On the return, here comes Marvin Mims. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Throwing is Nix. Oh, trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
There was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. Here's Nix to throw. That's caught. It's Jaleel McLaughlin. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
Hold on, son. Ready.
Second down. Nix. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. First down, Broncos.
First and 10 on the 47-yard line.
Hold on, son. Ready.
On the ground, this is Harvey. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. That is caught out wide on the RPO. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up third and 6.
2 minutes to play in a tight one-point game in this first half. Greg and I return to Denver after this. This is 3rd and 6.
Hold on, son.
To throw is Nix. There's a short one taken by Ingram. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem. And that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down. He's got his man. He finds Sutton. He's going to have a Broncos first down as they wind up getting 13 on 4th down.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll stop it just over a minute remaining in this first half. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. He'll give it to Dobbins. Still fighting. What a run. Shedding tackles. Picks up 9 on the play.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
And this one ruined quickly. Take them back to the 5-yard line. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their second, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. now a 3rd and 2. On the ground, here's Gobbles. And the Broncos are going to be set up with 1st and goal. He couldn't quite break the plane. They'll have it at the 1-yard line. The Broncos going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down. They'll throw. It's Nix. That's hauled in at the 2. And a critical tackle there. They're getting close to scoring. Instead, they get nothing. Time has run out. This 1st half has come to an end. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the 2nd half is underway. The bootleg, he'll look to throw here. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
It's one of those balls where the quarterback wishes there was a string. The second it came out of his hand, he wished he could just pull it back, because from the moment it left his hand, that looked like a sure interception. And the only reason it wasn't because the defender just flat out dropped it.
To the air on 2nd down. Dart. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Out of a shotgun, it's Dart. We'll swing this out wide to Tracy. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
I think there's one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make.
To return, it's Mims. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
At their own 26-yard line.
Nix, now to throw it here on 1st down. This one popped in the air and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the 2nd half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
Look over the crowd, and here's Tracy on first down. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
No gain on the play. Second and 10.
A play fake, now dart. This is caught 2. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. They've got it. It'll be first and goal after a pickup of 21. Two yards from 6 points. It is first down and goal. Tracy will take it in. Touchdown. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. You're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
14, Broncos 6.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. On the return, here's Mims. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
On the return, the Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Drive will start on the ground. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
That's good.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for first and 10. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. Back-to-back, some nice runs. This one good for 11 and another first down.
Well, after the nice run to start the drive, why not go back to the well and try it again? And that's exactly what they do. Have to imagine at some point now, the defense tries to change their look.
Ready. 180.
Looks like movement over there on the left side, and the flag is down. Garrett Bowles, the man flagged there. Back to throw is Nix. They set up the screen for Dobbins. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. First and 10.
Ready. 180.
Work in the middle, that's Harvey. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that can all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
It is 2nd and 9. Now Nick's going to look to throw. Good coverage there in the end zone, and is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
Trying to keep a drive alive, going to have to convert on 3rd and 9.
Ready.
Left side, that's complete. It's Sutton. And he will get into the end zone. Cortland Sutton. Touchdown, Broncos.
But we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. The quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Knicks and the Broncos now will line up and go for 2.
The Broncos will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Throwing. Knicks. He's got a man. Take it in for 2. And we are all tied here in the 3rd quarter.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
So back to level after the touchdown. In time for the kickoff. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. It's Tracy looking to run. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9. Out of a gun, here comes Dart. He'll let it fly. Deep ball for Slayton. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
Out of the gun, 3rd down. It's Dart. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
This brought in out past the 20. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football.
At their own 32-yard line.
Almost set. Ready. Ready.
They'll begin here on the ground.
So they're not going to get the yardage to reflect it, but I actually thought that was a pretty nice job by the running back, at least getting back to the original line of scrimmage. This offensive line, they've got to do a better job getting him through untouched. His yards before contact got to be better.
Ready. Ready.
On second down, it's Nix. He'll dump this out wide to Dobbins. Into space. And he will score. Hey, Dobbins. Touchdown, Denver. Well, they get the running back out of the backfield, and Greg, we find him in the end zone, a touchdown pass.
Mike, we call those short throw, long run. It's every quarterback's dream. He's able to get the ball out of his hand to his intended target. And in this case, this guy, he does the rest.
The kick by Lutz is good. And the Broncos have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead.
To kick off for the Broncos.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Slayton is the man in motion. A run to start the fourth quarter, and here's Tracy. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
He finds Johnson across the field. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
23 yards.
The rookie from Ole Miss put that one on target for the first down. On the play fake, here's Dart. He's got his man, Wan'Dale Robinson. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down. They'll go play action here with Dart. And that ball intercepted by Pat Surtain.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you. And sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
On first down, here's Nix to throw. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
All right, right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Up the middle they go. And he's going to get around danger for the moment. He's got the first down past the 10-yard line.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run game. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Right back to him on first down. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's a 2nd and 9.
Kill. Hold on a second. Ready?
From the shotgun, here's Nix. He's going to keep it himself. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line. A great job of knowing when to go. He gets 17 yards on that run and a first down.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
On the give, it's Harvey. And he'll be brought down, but what a rush down to the 40. It's a big play when they needed it the most, and even 30 yards.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the 4th quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Hold on a second. Ready?
They'll drop to throw. On the run to the right. Rolling right. And he kept that play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down.
Well, that's certainly one way to bounce back here defensively after giving up a huge explosive play on the previous snap. To bounce back and come away with a sack. Now you find yourself in 2nd and long. You can catch your breath, and the opportunity to get off the field has just gone up.
And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
Hold on a second.
Here's Nix to throw. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Now a timeout, Giants. That is their 2nd. They'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down.
Hold on a second.
Throwing is Nix. That's caught left side by Ingram. Call it a gain of 13. Good for a Denver first down.
And that first down should all but do it, Mike. With only 1 remaining timeout, the defense just can't stop the clock enough. Got to imagine it's victory formation, and we're a couple kneels away from this game being over.
Toss, right side, that's Harvey. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. The Giants can call their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with just under a minute to go in this football game. 2nd down. Nix. That is hauled in at the 5. And he number 40 on the season for him.
And after that first down throw, Mike, it's really a deflating moment of the defense. They understood the urgency of getting off the field and getting the ball back to their offense. Here we are under 2 minutes in a one-possession game.
They'll try to run this one in. And this is going to be a touchdown.